everyone, so this video review is for The Royal Descendant, book 1 of the Universal Guardians saga by Michele Coffman. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that, so if you're on YouTube there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog then there's a link within the post. And this is the video review. So The Royal Descendant, this was a really exciting adventure and a great start to this saga, so I can't wait to find out what else is going to happen. But Casey's life is in danger, and that's made like immediately clear, and yet it's all at the hands of her grandmother. Talk about family. And she's learning that the life she thought was hers has just sort of been some lies, and then she discovers more about who she really is and how it all ties into her and her people, protecting the humans of Earth. So where she thought she was part of just humanity and surviving, she finds out she's something else entirely. This was such a great introduction, and like I say, promises to be a really exciting sci-fi adventure. It's going to be filled with drama, action, and lots of unexpected twists and turns. If this one is anyone to go on, because that was happening every chapter. There was something exciting and new happening. So we're very quickly introduced to Casey and her life as she knows it, before very quickly being transported to this new world that is not only filled with all this wonder and surprise, but questions that are both good and bad for Casey, and so it gets you questioning things as well as the reader. But Casey starts to learn what her experience means. So while she's there on this planet, and she's learning all about what being there means and what her existence comes down to. And I was heartbroken for her when she learned like why she was alive, and what this all meant, but also really excited to find out if she was going to overcome some of that and change her fate. I really hoped she would. So she had an important part to play, and I had no doubt that she would do her best to follow her destiny. And she, given her career sort of on Earth and how she was as a person, I knew she would do what was right, but she wouldn't do it just because somebody told her that was the right thing to do. She would evaluate it and think about it and weigh up the pros and cons of that. So I really enjoyed getting to know Casey and all the characters supporting her story, because then we got to know them all a little bit, which I hope is some sort of build up for how we're going to meet them throughout the series. And the way that Casey just instantly clicked with so many of them, she got on with them and just embraced having them support her and now be a part of her life. She really didn't question what it all meant in terms of people coming into her life and her needing to rely on them. And she sort of took them at face value and did what she could. But I was glad she found friendship with a couple of them, and those close to her and assigned to support her transition into the world became even closer to her. So there's potential for even more in future stories, and I like that slow burn build of all those relationships she's got with. And it's difficult to tell how everything's going to go in the next story. So this was building the world and building the story up, and getting Casey to a point where the real part of her adventure is going to begin. So this was just the beginning. Like I say, very exciting adventure for Casey. I cannot wait to find out what happens and await her in the future. Lots and lots. I'm sure that will provide all the excitement and drama we need. And so I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of The Royal Descendant by Michele Coffman, which I hope you will. If you've read The Royal Descendant, would love to know what you thought of it, so please do comment and share. It's always great to find out what you're interested or liked about the story. And if you haven't read it yet but you're planning to read it, it's on your read list, so you're now super excited and thinking, yeah, I really want to check that out and read it, then again, please do let us know, because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really hope you enjoy it. Bye.